Did an episode of Ask Joe yesterday with a shirt similar to this. Somebody commented, "You look like an escaped convict." We've got serious business to attend to. It involves 2 traps and raccoons. Remember how I talked about the awesome fact that we have raccoons, or had raccoons, living in our attic and crawl space? Had to hire professionals to come out and try to get rid of them ethically, humanely, with this simple little trap with like a kind of a pressure plate that folds that down. Look at the bait. That's like a cinnamon roll sticky bun thing. We think when we had some renovation stuff done that scared them off, which would be good, which means they're not in the house anymore, but we still want to catch them lest they come back in the house or find a way back in and then we're back in the same place. Oh, by the way, there used to be a hot tub right here. There's not anymore. Let's check the other trap. Trap number 2. Whoopah! Nothing. Check this out. What? Yeah, I got a new toy. Now, I'm not quite ready to do a video on that new mixer because I just haven't really figured it out yet, but I will show you a few snippets here.
Pink, green, pink,
I think it's a hit. Working from here today, so I can keep an eye on this. Look at all these properties right here. Yep, look at all this money. And then look at this person. This person has mortgaged most of their properties and has no money. This person has some good properties, but still no money. You wanna guess which place belongs to whom? Yeah, this place is our 6-year-old Owen. That's me, that's Pam. He's crushing us. Which makes me want to talk about something, but I'll start with a story. Yesterday was Amazon Prime Day. Not exactly sure what that means, but there are a lot of deals on Amazon. I saw someone in a Facebook group I'm a member of, someone posted a link to a guitar, a Fender Jazzmaster $600 guitar that was on Amazon for $112. I saw it, I thought, yeah, it's a glitch. I moved on with my day. I went back later that day, like towards the end of the day yesterday, and thought, well, I'll just look at it. Maybe there's somebody going out of business and they're just trying to move inventory. So I went in and I looked at it. That specific guitar wasn't there anymore, but there were others. And I found a way to search by deals that were 70% off or more from this one particular store, and there were lots of guitars that were $112. I started looking them up on other websites. This one was $600. This one was $1,100. This one's normally sold for $2,500. So, too good to be true? Possibly. But just in the off chance that it was real, can you see that? Yeah. I ordered all those guitars. $112 a piece. This one right here, this is a Gibson, it's a Gibson Midtown Custom something, but this is from one of the main gear websites, 2,500 bucks. And it was listed for $112. So it'd be stupid not to just see if the order goes through. I'll go ahead and give you the spoiler before I continue with the story. Of course, by the time I went to bed last night, I had emails from Amazon saying things like, your order for this has been canceled, and your order for this has been canceled, and your order for this has been canceled. So obviously it was just a glitch in the system. The price shouldn't have been there. I wasn't charged. I didn't have to, it's fine. Oddly enough, there are some people who think that Amazon and the company should honor their prices for these, I'm guessing, hundreds of people who tried to buy these sweet deals. I don't think they should. It was an honest mistake. I don't want them to go out of business selling a bunch of guitars at a loss. Now, you may think I was wrong for ordering them, but I thought in the off chance that it's not a mistake, that would be super cool. I figured it up. I spent about $700 and it was $7,800 worth of guitars. Even if I sold them at half price, that would be a really cool financial event in my life, right? Who wouldn't want to jump on that and maybe get a free guitar out of the deal? But it got me thinking. What up, home studio corner mugs? Oh no. Got it. There's a tea bag on my shoulder. So the thing it made me think about is being prepared. I know it's a weird thing to think about. Point being, every so often, situations come along in life, and if you are prepared for them, you can snag them up. If you're not, you can't. It's a really weird example. I was listening to the new Jay-Z record, 444. I probably don't get a tenth of what he's talking about, but there's one song he's talking about how it's important to make good use of your money. He's talking about some art that he bought for $1 million. Now it's worth $8 million. Now the typical response would be, oh yeah, well, he's Jay-Z, he had $1 million to spend. Well, yeah, but he could have blown that money on something silly, but he spent it on an investment that paid off. Point being, that artwork came up for sale and he was able to take advantage of it because he was prepared to take advantage of it. Now, when you think about PrimeGate, that's what I'm calling it, the fact that there were these guitars worth thousands of dollars that you could get for $112, obviously not really, meant there was a potential for a really cool financial event, a really cool, like, buy these and sell them and make some extra money. But obviously you have to have some money set aside to be able to buy those things. Another example, there are plenty of studios in Nashville that maybe go out of business, and you can get either the studio itself or a lot of their equipment at a huge discount if you're in a position where you've got the cash to be able to pull that off and make that purchase. So the financial implications are obvious, right? But that's not really what I'm interested in talking about. Yeah, it's great to be prepared for a good deal when it comes along, and a lot of what makes people successful financially is putting themselves in a position to be prepared to take advantage of a good deal when it comes along. But as it relates to you and me when it comes to making music, I think that prepared bit is just as important, if not more so. Imagine this, your favorite band in the world comes to you. And through some random crazy turn of events, somehow you met and they want you to produce their next album. Let's even assume they've got a huge budget, so any equipment needs you might have if you aren't set up with the equipment to record drums, or you need to book a bigger studio to accommodate the session. Let's just assume all that's covered. They have a massive, multiple six-figure budget for the album. What do you do? Cue the comment about how I'm supposedly trying to be healthy and I'm drinking creamer. Oh, that's good. Now, I know this is a silly exercise, probably not gonna happen, but just for 1 minute, 60 seconds, let your brain wander and imagine that scenario. A friend of a friend, you meet the band, they're wanting to do this cool new thing, they want to record everything in a home studio, and they want you to do it. They've got $200,000 of budget for the whatever. What do you do? Chances are, if you're prepared, if you've been working the last 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 20 years at getting better at your craft, if you have been consistently learning new techniques and skills, consistently getting better at producing and recording and mixing and everything that involves, then you'll probably feel excited. Nervous, scared, sure, but excited. But if you're not prepared, if you're in a place where you have zero confidence that you will be able to pull it off at all, then that idea scares you to death. And you know without a doubt that your answer would be, no, I'm sorry, I can't. This is why I do Home Studio Corner. This is why I create tutorials. It's why I keep making music myself, and it's why I keep making different ways to inspire and encourage and teach you to get better at making music, because I want you to be prepared for when that opportunity comes. Now, your favorite band approaching you, maybe not gonna happen, but one of the bigger bands in your area who you never thought would wanna work with you, that's a legit thing that could happen. You know what word rubs me the wrong way? Lucky. Let's say that imaginary scenario happened. Somebody got to work with their favorite band and produce their record. A lot of people would say, Man, that guy's so lucky, that girl's so lucky. And while, sure, there's luck involved and even the opportunity presenting itself, but what's interesting is the people who are prepared when those opportunities arrive can actually jump on them. If you're not prepared, then even if the opportunity came along, you're not in a position to accept it because you're not ready to do it. Now, I'm not trying to shame you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm trying to inspire you to keep at it, to keep working, to keep getting better, to keep improving, because you have no idea what's around the corner. You have no idea who you're gonna meet tomorrow that in 18 months will lead to a better gig or another connection that will lead to something amazing. You just don't know, so keep getting better, keep making music, keep improving, just do it. More on that bad boy another day. One new thing I want to announce, if you're interested in finding out more ways to get better at recording, I've got a brand new cheat sheet that I created that you can have for free. Just go to recordingcheatsheet.com and check it out. It's basically 12 habits that you can develop that will make your recordings and also your mixes better. Go check it out, recordingcheatsheet.com. Later.
I wish you would sing, I wish you would sing. We need to hear the story that only you can tell, and you tell it so well.